Yeah, yeah, I'm fighting Duke Fishron. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not even gonna use holy arrows because, well, yeah, I don't want to die. Die because slime's being killed. Build can probably have that happen. And great, how is he damaging me when this is supposed to be intentional? That's my question. Well, I'm probably going to just show you about how this is. Yep, just wait. Just damage Move over here, and yeah. I think I got his pattern down pretty well. Okay, and then yep, attack right there. And then just damage. So yeah, I think this is actually faster than my melee run was. Literally, that one took like hours of farming to get what I wanted. Hopefully it doesn't take hours this time. A tsunami instantly would be really nice. Or the wings instantly. Yeah. These arrows do not go through blocks, which is good because I do not want my slimes dying that are keeping this invincibility device active. Yeah, that would be annoying. Yeah, I will usually only take about 1 damage. So yeah. Get out of here, Duke Fishron. Great, it somehow hit me. Oh yeah, the wet debuff, it actually does nothing except make you drip water. Which is like, okay, so why does it even exist? Type of debuff. I guess it's just a visual thing. It doesn't do like anything at all. It doesn't slow you down. And that was apparent to the Terraria wiki I was looking on that told me that stuff. If I'm wrong, I didn't know. Oh, because I did not want to touch it. Yep, I think this is faster. The mage way that I like is like really good. The way that I would usually kill him if I could. Why did it was just targeting so it would, and there we go. Yeah, better buff up for myself. Oh my! Guess he's just attacked. Guess it's just getting right at the exact second, the exact frame where the immunity frame comes off, and the slimes don't hit me in time. That's annoying. I come across some really interesting terrain that beckons me to explore further. That's okay, I'm back with some buffs.
I went straight down until I got to hell. Then I mined a bunch of hellstone. And I went to the edge of hell to get some ashwood. I also picked up the Mira Massa, which does a whopping 2,400 damage. I don't know how this is allowed at early game. It's crazy. I'm just not going to use it for now. It's too really powerful. But with some obsidian I got, I made some obsidian armor, and I made a cinder blossom star. That puts a little fireball above my head, which counts as
Sometimes you
one
have to resort to going full anti-dog, anti-boss mode. This.
Then I accidentally summoned the Queen Bee with my Starfield. Now this wasn't gonna happen. I'm not beating this boss right now. I died instantly. I then made a couple desert houses.
And
Then the
something.
and now with my snapthorn and my summons, I used my magic cards to go to the left ocean, dug straight down to find the shimmer. Made some underground houses at the shimmer, and then reforged some accessories. And now I'm running really low.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go crazy with your dodge skills. This.
So I'm not really used to its patterns, but hopefully we can do something. My Snapthorn with my summons is doing a good amount of damage. I do get adrenaline.
I need a tsunami because I do not want it.
Is deadly. It's getting super low now. I had mine down to under 500 health, and I died. It was so close to dying. So I had to go back to the jungle to fish for some variegated lobsters. I'm so close to dying now.
Give me the tsunami. First try tsunami would be extremely nice. Or wait. I want the wings and
I will prove to everyone that Summoner is the best class. I will prove to everyone and pave way for the next in line. I will not succumb to the hive mind. I will not become a peasant of the enemy. And just like that,
low gravity in space is.
the hive mind has been defeated.
No.
Not a little baby bird. No,
Okay, yeah.
I am the greatest that ever was. Alright, on to the next person, I guess, or whatever. Bye. What's good, gang? Some of you might know me as Cold Toast, Warm Toast, Bread. You may have seen me from this video, or this video. If not, welcome. So this is my second playthrough of doing a Clash World. And I've listened to all your comments, and this time I'm going to do a little bit more than just fight a stupid little group time. I'm going to try my best to get through the Perforators, the Queen Bee, and Skeleton. Now it might be a little easy, or it could be a little tough. Who freaking knows? Oh, and one more thing. I'm stuck as a nasty summoner. Actually, I'm not stuck, but I'm just gonna go with it. There's a
Okay. So yeah, I think this attempt is going much better. Okay. Not doing taking so far. Good news! Big fishron one is about to hit like under 10k.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Good news.
I'll take it. Oh, I got it. I think the plan.
I wonder if he wants me to actually fight him. I don't care. I'd rather there be safe than sorry. And have to come all this way back over here. Yep, seems like sometimes this thing does want to be annoying, and it just doesn't do what you want it to do. Yeah, ichor arrows. So the ichor debuff on him, and the reason I'm using the ichor arrows is because I don't want the slimes to die and me to die out because the hell weird. And plus these things also give the ichor debuff. Yay!
Alright, let's go ahead and do maybe a quick run in there. There it is. Let's go. Okay, I need to get damage on that guy. Hurry. Alright, we got about
Under 1,000.
Yes, I'm trying to make use of this time while we can. Craft a new potion.
And great, it gave me the bubble gun. Like the one weapon that I couldn't, like the weapon that I am not allowed.
Let's go ahead and do this boss fight. Let's see if this works. There we go. The damage is already looking a lot better from last time. Kind of creating the problem, but
see when I get something good. Okay, update. So I became pretty good at knowing where he'll be at around the time that he'll be there. Now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Neda, and I have not done a regular playthrough of the 20 mod since the final boss looked like this.
Okay, I'll see you when
I hope my
I
skeleton
get
brings
something
up a
good.
good use for me.
Okay, update, right? Yeah, this is the same one that I showed you 5 seconds ago. And he did drop the tsunami. Let's go. 20 more damage. Plus, it shoots 5 at a time. Or 4. And I heard like it's 5 or 5. I think it might not be 5, maybe 4.
Just throw the whole thing away. I suck at this game. Why do I even play it? Oh my god. After that, I decided I just wanted to enjoy some building.
So yeah, it's actually shredding him. Yep. Now I only need his wings. And this thing will be so much better for actually getting his wings. I mean, like, literally. Like, like, now he's in second phase. Extremely, extremely fast. There we go. Yeah. I think these things hit at the exact same time. So they don't. So the immunity frames he gets are after they all hit, or something like that. And let's see. Play on and.
Hey, I'm the artist, and I'm a volunteer streamer. What's it take two? I see that I spawned in at the
Let's see when I get the wings. Okay, yeah, so I'm fighting Big Fishron again, but I forgot. I also got an unreal one of these things. So yeah, I got the best modifier for the. Wonder if this one will drop its wings. That would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, this thing deals like about 1,000 damage per hit. I'm saying per hit, not per second. Because the DPS damage per second is probably higher. So yeah, gonna farm him some more. Okay, finally got the fishron wings. Not gonna throw those away. And yep. Fighting the twins now. Yeah, this thing's a bit powerful for the twins. I probably don't even need my potions. Instead I use for Duke Fishron. The only reason I even have potions is because I was fighting the Duke right before this. And there's the twins defeated. Time for Prime. I would fight all 3 of the mechs right now. Now if I had their spawners. I don't have whatever his name is, the Destroyer's spawner. But I did have these two spawners right off the bat, right after fighting. So yeah, easy.
And with that bad boy set up, let's just add a flex plug. That way we can start wirelessly transferring this power. And then we'll toss in whatever uranium we have left. And for now, it makes plenty of power, so we can fill it up with.
I'm gonna fight.
The next big one on our list is going to be 82 auto crafting. So let's make some assemblers for basic crafting, as well as a package terminal.
That thing got shredded.
We're eventually going to need to use channels. So let's just add a couple more.
Easy source of money.
That will just place any machine we're going to autocraft with next to a pattern provider. Some of these patterns are going to need some water, so let's also connect up a sync to our system. Now we're going to be having quite a few machines per pattern provider, so we'll just make sure that they all start out. And the last thing we need to do for autocrafting is to set up
This is the reason why this tsunami is fucking right now. It hits 5 times. Yeah, 5 times in a row. No, nothing. Like, yeah, powerful.
What a mess. Let's just make that like a close real quick. And now we're all
Pause it. Put away all this stuff.
Let's grab up some of those Ender crystals.
I beat like a goblin army.
Now we have everything
And souls.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll just add that to one of our power providers, and then connect some power to it.
Now that I have actual wings.
Let's go ahead and start switching through some
Speedrun for boss speedrun in on the way, definitely. Since yeah, I'll definitely. Yeah, I don't need Splunker since I've already got an adamantite armor. Yeah, I have adamantite. I'm pre-mech. If you somehow don't know.
Which holds 4 times as many atoms as the basic one. And with how many basic crafting recipes we're going to have, these will be really helpful on saving space. We're now running pretty low on logs, and these R saplings are perfect for getting started.
Oh, hi. Goodbye, skeleton.
That way we can get tons of logs per sapling. And now with that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and set up a quarry. This will just be sort of temporary, as it is a more efficient way to mine your ores that we'll get to later.
I got this little this suck.
Let's just add a couple more patterns to our pattern providers.
Yep.
That way we can start auto-crafting all of the tiers of the growth accelerators. This is definitely an area for that could have been a lot faster.
Thing.
It was underneath the growth accelerators. Since the higher tier growth accelerators can't be next to each other, we'll have to make this little pattern and start copying it around. And here you can see where the cabling is not quite ideal.
I'm just making this into a house.
So let's go ahead and make a rod cast, which we'll use to turn our blaze pattern into blaze rods. We're just about done with our bulk smudging, so let's replace it with the soul campfire that we get from the quest, allowing us to bulk craft sand.
So what I'll need
we know
right now
is furnace, so let's go ahead and craft that up.
some walls to fill in the walls that are missing.
We'll then add that to one of our certain pattern patterns.
Yeah, forgot to patch that up.
Let's just make sure it has the factory
Patched.
Upgrading it to 6 smudging slots and allowing it to use power. Now it's time to start making everything wireless.
Yep, get some more mushrooms.
So let's add a wireless access point to our system, which will allow us to use some wireless terminals. Let's make a wireless terminal for both pattern encoding and crafting. And we'll combine them together into one terminal.
Yeah, I didn't. This is actually my first upgrade to an axe. This thing. I had the copper axe, then I made this thing. After I got adamantite. Yep, good flight time. Goodbye, worm.
Heading back over to the sink, we're going to want to start pulling some water out into a matter condenser. This will start automatically crafting some matter modes. So let's store those into a chest. Then we'll head into our system and teach it to turn those into singularities.
Yeah.
With singularities now available, we can craft up a wireless connection code.
Don't.
Yeah, now that we have some geos,
Place.
we're going to want to start smelting them inside of our furnace.
Craft some
So let's just connect them extended
walls.
and tell it to smelt whatever items we put in
I don't care about that thing.
Heading back over to the mechanism, we're going to want to make an advanced pattern provider. This is like a normal pattern provider, except this one will allow us to tell which face of the machine we want items to be put into. This will be perfect for our mechanism infusers, as they need 2 different items that would be 2 different faces. So let's go ahead and set our infuser to take infused items into our middle slot, and the rest of the items will be pushed and pulled from the pattern provider.
And there's the house. Suitable for an NPC. Yay.
boys with
Get out of here.
whereas this one can only make 4 within the next
Hmm.
and then grab a 2 for efficiency.
Wait. Well, I think I'll be able to actually make 3 houses here,
Use an advanced pattern encoder to tell us which cases to
which
which
would be extremely nice, to be honest.
But if you try this and have issues, just
That.
check which way your machine is facing. Now we can go ahead and make installers for every tier of mechanism machines. Heading back over to our little quarry, let's add a couple of cold gears, as we're going to want to make a bigger reactor soon. And look at these beautiful cores. And if I look a little confused here, it might be because I'm a little confused. This is far from the normal setup I have, so I'm just kind of trying to deal with it.
Get that out of here.
But for now, it looks good enough, and that's all the matters for me. Let's just go ahead and take some of our geo shard, and make sure that our furnace is cooking them all up.
Get cobwebs out of here.
Now we're going to want to make a jetpack, and I don't have any
I want to get this thing out of here.
Probably would have been fast if we killed some cows, but since we need this atomic constructor anyways, we might as well use it.
Silk? Yes, sure. Mushroom torches.
And after a little bit of crafting, we now have an emerald jetpack. A lot of people comment that I should use 5 potions in the pylon, but getting phantom membranes can be pretty unreliable, and we need the emerald jetpack.
Suitable house.
Much faster than normal flying. Anyways, let's use our cow that we had from earlier, and convert a bunch of milk into slime.
And then
We'll then
platforms.
use our slime boats to start making some conveyor belts. Let's just teach our system how to make all that, in case we end up needing more later. I've also noticed that all my basic storage chests are full, so let's give those a couple more stack upgrades.
Yep, just place all these walls
Now let's fly
down.
away from our island a little bit, and we'll use an angel boat to start building our mob grinder. Once we have all the conveyor belts facing the direction we want, we can just simply extend it with our building line. We'll just need to place a normal solid block where our mob monster is going to go. That way we can power it underneath with a
Yep,
light.
3 suitable houses from one area.
We also want to add some upgrades to it, so let's add some sharpness, fortune, and
That's
development
nice.
upgrades. We're now officially seeing our first phantoms.
One house into 3 separate houses.
To make it more dramatic word on them, I probably have to place one super high up since they spawn in there. Anyways, we're heading back over to our mob grinder where we're going to set up our auto collection.
Cool.
And we can see we're already starting to get a couple random units in there. But we want to have some stack upgrades just to stay fill up. Pretty cool. So now we'll just follow some
Well, there are some houses I could fix up. There's 2.
Just make sure it's at the extract.
Oh, I see 4 houses. Arms dealer. Nice.
Let's make sure it's fine and chunk loaded. That way we have mods on start loading.
Yes.
Now that we're starting to make a little bit of
And
inferior
only
assets,
ours.
we can go ahead and start making our farm.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty slow setting this up, as it's kind of hard to visualize where all these accelerators should go, because if you put them too close to each other, they're going to break. But after a little
Nice.
tinkering, we can get them.
Something nice.
So let's just go ahead and connect that up to
Something
our
I'll
system.
spend 9 and gold on.
In this farm, we're going to grow quite a few crops. But before we plant all our crops, let's actually make sure that we fertilize all the dirt. This will make sure our crops grow much faster.
So down here.
You can optionally use some wireless charging
So
items.
go down
I
here.
like the cables as it's perfect for some crops, like the
And-
industrial hemp seeds, preventing them from growing 2 blocks tall. In order to make the rest of the seeds we want to grow, we're going to need to set up an infusion motor. Now we just need to place in whatever recipes we need. First up, let's make some dirt seeds. Then we can use any logs to make some wood seeds.
Oh, gold
We're
chain.
gonna place one of
We'll
those seeds
place
in
that
the
back
interior
down.
of our farm. That way it has a chance to duplicate our seeds. This chest is also going to fill up pretty quick, so as per usual, let's add some stack upgrades. That'll do for now for some seeds. So let's actually go ahead and start making some more gears. We can hook up a storage bus to our battery brain, giving our ME system access to all the smelted items. Now, since we're going to need tons of gears, let's make this fun little setup. We'll have an interface that's connected to our storage network.
You have bow and arrow, while I have the tsunami.
We're also going to have a phone and compressed sand, allowing us to quickly mass produce some gears. This spacing confused me for a little bit.
I'm mindful that that came along.
Now we design our interface, which mode and level we want to put in.
So this thing.
Then finally we'll add some pipes to extract them.
Before that, let's just fix up the walls. Get out of here.
Since we're making 18 stars,
Just making some NPC houses.
Now let's go ahead and request some items.
I just absolutely get rid of them instantly.
Is pretty smart, and we'll try to evenly divide our work between our machines. Now it's time to build our actual junior center. This time I remembered that I gotta put my cables on the floor first, and we'll use a copy and paste gadget to self mass placing them. I normally use a building one, but it doesn't work on these cables. Now we gotta place all our growth accelerators, which I definitely didn't do in the most efficient way, and deal with them around.
Just mine 3 blocks. Place a door. This should be suitable. Housing suitable.
But before we finish setting up that farm, we're going to need a lot on power generation. So let's go ahead and set up a big reinforced reactor. You can spray it, pop the top on this, pour it, and it's also
suitable.
Glass, so that you can keep all the oil in there. And the room, the black
And there's some over here I can.
It is only like $7.
If I need more NPCs, I can go over here.
Short but now.
What?
Pigskin later. Lowe's Foods is your tailgating headquarters. No one foods like Lowe's Foods.
Gonna have to do some. The Dryad has arrived. Cool. Cool. I think Holios are going to be better for the Destroyer. But I think that
At this point, I'm trying to run out of reactor pieces. So let's go ahead and check out our machines to see what's going on. Looks like we're starting to run out of power. So let's give them a second to make a reaction.
gonna get some souls.
And would you look at that?
Okay, so I got the souls that I needed. And I think it's like 6 of these, and I know it's 5 iron and wood. And balls, no.
AI agents are your Tuesday hoppers. Hey, you must be ready. And to do their jobs, they need a lot of access. Are you okay with all that access? Of course you are, because you secured your agent's identity with Okta.
How we can safely turn on a reactor without worrying about running out of water.
16 of them just hanging around.
And these tubes can hold about 1 million each, so we'll just place down a bunch of tubes as storage.
Agreed, I need the lead bars. Next up, we put them away. And the mech worm is tonight. Splash.
We'll need to make some pellets of each of these.
I'll let the repeater. Nah, I already have something better.
Now into something I didn't do in the previous run. We're going to set up a bunch of electric pumps, and by adding some filter upgrades to them, We'll start generating some
I'm
heavy
gonna place this thing right here.
We'll then separate the heavy water into deuterium, which is going to be half of what we need for some DT
And
fuel.
ammo. Ammo box. Let's get.
Getting distracted for a moment, I realized that we need some witches for our spawner. So let's go ahead and summon some of those in, and change our spawner into witches. This will start generating massive amounts of redstone for us.
I don't have a bed in this world.
In our loot chest, we
Kinda
also
forgot
have
about that.
upgrade, so let's just equip this, that way I don't have to eat anymore.
Oh yeah, I also got like one of the mech summons that I had from a like hollowed mimic that I was one of them that I was doing for the stuff.
Which will slowly convert it into brine. And then we'll pipe that brine over to a second plant, which is going to convert it into lithium. Now we'll add some resistant heaters. That way these thermal evaporation plants will run at full speed. We'll just need to make sure we set the heaters to use enough power.
Yep. This is why. Actually, you know what? I can have him do my bidding. Kill the nurse. Sacrifice the nurse. Sacrifice the nurse. Sacrifice. Oh no. Bro. Bro's gone. No, he isn't.
We're gonna make a little setup to make some HGPE pellets, which will come back into our system. And what I can only describe as
I'm ready for the mech one.
Now back to
Usually this thing's the best thing for it.
And then it's getting inputs from the correct sides. Now what we're going to do is make a fusion reactor. This reactor can make up to 8 million parts per tick, which will be plenty enough for all our
Alright, time for the instantaneous destruction of the destroyer. Destroyer, come over here. The nurse wants you to get it out of this world. Oh no, no. I have like a 40% chance to save ammo right now. Okay, mini bullet hell going on over here. There's a mini bullet hell going on over here. With me and the destroyer all having tons and tons of projectiles. Ouch.
So you need to make sure they're making over 2 times the amount of fuel. That way it covers nighttime. Or you need to find a way to night. I didn't do either. So yeah, the machine isn't really good. But we can make our SPS machine now, which is going to allow us to convert our polonium into antimatter.
Maybe these things would keep beating.
Let's just do the same cable trick to make sure we have enough polonium storage, and connect that into our SPS machine. At this point, I'm a little confused when I'm getting power from this thing, but eventually I realized that this port was not set that. You also may notice that the fusion reactor is already off anyways, and that's because I'm not making anywhere near any fuel. But when I go and check what's wrong, turns out my machines are just not taking any power. And this is because of some issue that I have with my flux numbers.
Oh my, can this thing stop doing that?
And as you can see, we are making a lot of power. And most of this power is just going to be directly put into the SPS machine.
That's in this island. Nothing, got it. Take that, my butt. Get out of here, creeper.
And at this point, I start to realize that my fluid pipes are not quite good enough. So let's actually use some mechanism fluid pipes.
Creeper.
I'm also transferring tons of items because of my viewer setup. So let's go ahead and add some dense energy cells. That way our network can handle any weird power spikes. And just like before, we need to go into our flux points, which are not correct for transferring power. We're also going to set up a cooling furnace, as one furnace just doesn't quite do the trick. We'll also set up another interface, that way we can put more items in it. I'm also realizing my furnace is way too small. Let's go ahead and experiment a couple times. That way we can make system
Get out of here.
As we're going to need over 1 million of each.
Okay, I kinda need some lead. So yeah, I used good thing I did have this bunker on me, though. So I can use it for this. Grabbing some lead. For my mechworm destruction. For the destruction of the mechworm. Ouch. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna want to do some time to set up.
Okay.
So let's get somebody named to serve, as well as get our local blocks that will convert with the goo. We need to convert some iron, gold, diamonds, or another.
Off camera grinding, definitely. If I kind of want to do three video. I might have to do 4 vids.
Not quite what I was looking for.
Okay. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough lead. So how much do we have? 78.
We'll also need to craft up some obtained sensors, as well as a block breaker. We're also going to need some extractors.
I will also need 6 more souls. See when I'm done grinding out the souls. Okay, I got you can probably see by my health that it was crazy down there. I mean, like 50 of them trying to kill. Like there were 500 enemies. Ooh. Summon. Goodbye, Mimic. 5 gold, nice.
So while those are slowly being made, let's place down our tools infuser. That way we can fully infuse a build. We're then going to take that builder out into the end dimension, where we're going to have a mine of giant oil forest. While the materials from this area are nice, what we're really here for is for a spread of giant oil forest, which will expose other unobtainium. And while that quarry is going, it's time to head out to the first Chaos Dragon. Once we reach about 10,000 blocks in any direction, we'll find ourselves at the Chaos Guardian Marine. Now what we want to do is set up a trap for the dragon before it spawns. We'll set up a stasis chamber a little bit below where it's...
That's great.
And in order for the dragon to spawn, we just have to go a bit lower into the arena.
Okay, the Goblin Army's here. Oh, Warlock. How about you take that? This is my second one. Get it. Get her. Get her. Get her. She's my meat shield. Hang on. That'd be... What is this? It's a death trap right there. Yes. Yes. Get him. Get them. 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 Get them.
Alright, looks like the chaos light is up. That's
Never mind, do not. This thing would be nice earlier. Oh, hey, this thing's a nice little melee weapon. Tsunami. Tsunami. Okay. Okay.
now we can run this thing. Don't touch me. Success! Now it's time to go to the next game track.
Oh, my ankles. Get out of here. Oh, you creatures.
Which is quite a lot, but I have a plan to hopefully make it. So So now here we are at the next dance.
Get out of here, creature.
So let's do the same setup.
That was a warlock. I'm gonna. Goodbye, ward. Ward locked.
Although it doesn't seem like a lot, this makes it a lot easier to set up. Now we're cutting the time in half for each person. Like, look how quick this is.
The army has been defeated.
And at this point, you should make
Evil balloon, evil balloon, evil balloon.
Just be very careful as this thing goes. But no worries, that's why we have the sauce back in. And, well, that's unusual. Now I'm gonna have to wait 30 seconds before I can sauce back again. Not to waste time loss. Let's just grab our grave and get back to it. Where's my grave? It's up there, isn't it? No worries, we'll just make another jetpack. And then slowly find our way back up to our grave. There we go, now we're gonna step back and pick up where we left off. Wait a minute, something seems off here. And, well, that's not good. Well, that man's charging up a laser beam, which I had no intention of seeing him make things into the So, that sucks. Looks like you're gonna go to another Chaos Dragon. And now that's two of two Chaos Dragons that are really making me reconsider my life choices.
Another mech worm.
5 minutes going to the dragon, plus another 5 minutes in the pause screen, while we wait for the world below. Yay! Anyways, here at the next dragon, it's time to rinse and repeat.
I wonder if I can get a pylon for that down here. If I can get a pylon for down here, here I guess give a pretty nice little chunk of this stuff.
And if at this point you don't get it, then you're too far gone. I can't help you. Anyways, this is going to be our last dragon, before we go ahead and head back home. Now that we have our chaos shards, it's time to set up some draconic evolution crafting. This crafting is quite annoying, as we can't quite fully automate it with the ADC, but I do have some improvements from the last time. First up, we're going to use this redstone block, that way I know when we have to manually click the craft button. Now we'll be sure all of these are connected to power, then we'll finish setting up the AE2 crafting. Let's set the Spartan Terraria to only do one recipe at a time, and with the same, it won't do the next craft until it gets the previous one.
Nope,
We're going to
it's
start
not
using
selling.
so let's go ahead
On
and start
my
building
lawn.
a bunch of time tools. Then we're going to connect this tank up to our enemy system, which will allow us to fill up our timeline wherever we are.
Now will he sell a pylon?
Now it's time to
Still
start
no.
some crafting.
Maybe
We're going to need to
they
slowly
have to be
inflate our
here.
injectors until we get to the chaos.
But
Also, just remember that
Hi.
we need to get the bees. So while those
Hello,
injectors
bro.
are crafting, let's start doing
Anything range we can get? Useful. Got something more powerful.
We're thinking to set up a
Mage.
along with the machine zone. As well as a couple other machines we're going to use for bee creation. We'll need to extend a piston into a bottler, which will allow us to squash some bees for some bee material. Now we're also going to need to start duplicating some dragon eggs, as well as making
Just
some
go
dragon
over
eggs.
here.
Unfortunately, honey seeds were not high enough to
You can get
so
the
we're
book
just going to
here.
have to use some regular bees for some honeycombs. Heading back into the end dimension, we're going to need 5 future draconic bees, so we'll just use some dragon's breath and obsidian this time. We're then going to squish those bees down in order to get their genetics. Maybe that sounds like sense. Anyways, we're going to put that bee material into a centrifuge, where it's going to slowly break down in sparks. Here we're looking for the draconic type bee. We can then use those bees to make a spawn. But before we do that, we're going to need quite a few honeycombs. So we're just waiting on the regular bees until we get enough to make a simulator upgrade.
Did I know that there's so many of them? If you get the balloons gone.
And now that we have the simulator upgrade, we can use our time bomb on the Venus, and it'll give us tons of coins. Then we can combine those beans with some honey fruits, and then combine with some eggs, in order to get those coins. Just note that in my fail if you don't
Out
take
of
the
these
next to 100%.
Nope.
Time to upgrade those objectors to the final tier.
Instantly see that and go, nope.
Let's place a dragon egg inside the feeding cell. That way we can start producing some draconic coins.
Okay.
With those draconic coins, we can start making some bee upgrades. We're also going to need a heated centrifuge, as our bees are going to start producing blocks. Now we're going to take those spawn eggs and slowly upgrade those into the draconic evolution ones. We're going to want both a chaotic bee as well as an awakened draconic.
This is a shroom house for the dryad.
Now we're going to head back to the end real quick.
Nature. They like nature. How about a house completely out of nature?
Here we can just directly kill the suppressor, as the end missiles are not enough to save it. Here we're looking for some draconic scales, as we're going to need 18 of them for the stone. So let's just kill one more, as each one looks about 8. It's also at this point that I'm pretty low on awakened draconium. My initial plans were to make 2 chaotic bees, so it's at this point that I start upgrading some peaceful agriculture essences. That way I can make some awakened draconium seeds. We're also going to need an awakened draconium cross. But for now, let's make some master infusing crystal, and let's set up automatic upgrading of our essences. Now that that's going, let's start crafting up the components we need to make
I
our
spawned directly in the dryad's house.
For now, we're just going to have one, which will spawn in and grab with the cage. It definitely seems like it used to be able to just put the spawn egg into the beehive, but that doesn't work for some reason. Here's also where I make my next big mistake. I decided not to upgrade my bees. My chaotic bees are at max production rate, which is a lot slower than the max production rate of 5, which I can easily get with all the genes that I have already. Instead, let's make another mistake and make some awakened draconium seeds. We'll just need to make sure they're planted below the crops. We're going to set up some crafters for all our essences, which is slowly being crafted over time. Checking up on our anti-matter, it looks like we've already made 20. That means we're just at 16 more to go. I've also now crafted up 54 batteries, which I'll slowly charge inside my inventory. Now we decided to go into the next game to eat, which means we need a few chaotic cores. We're not quite behind on some awakened draconium, so let's make those seeds a total waste of time, and we'll tap that awakened bee into our beehive. You note that this one's at medium production.
Gonna run to its nighttime. Okay, it's about to be nighttime, and here we go. I actually think the holy arrows are a bit better. Actually, just arrows might be better in both of them because piercing weapon against destroyer. Pierce the destroyer, pierce the destroyer. Destroyer's becoming the destroyed.
Next up on this, we're going to need tons of salmons, as we're going to need lots of slime pearls in order to make some leatherless roses.
Oh, they're here.
So let's set up a sewer block and we'll get some fertilizer. This will make us some sewage, which we'll use into our sewage compost to make some fertilizer. We'll also make fertilizer, as we're just making a hydroponic garden. That's what we're going to do is start both ether and water.
One.
Now we'll just do those simulation processes. That way we can start simulating some plant growth. We're going to end up simulating 3 different seeds. First we'll do some Imperial seeds. Then we'll do some Red seeds.
This.
And finally we'll do some Red seeds. Now we'll just
Heck no.
some simulated hydroponic beds, which we'll be able to climb up and make a ton of resources.
Okay, good. Destroyer becomes destroys. Okay. Dodged its head, which would have done lots of damage to me. Just and then some holy arrows. The destroyer is gonna come and save. Not dodge. Damage it. There we go. Much harder.
I kind of just eyeball how much hole I would need, which I ended up being kind of close.
This thing sell pylon. Great, it does not sell pylon.
And now it's time to move on. We're going to need 18 of these chaotic capacitors. And then I'll set up our singularity collector. It's already quite slow to make enough for 1 star, so I'll go ahead and make 8 different compressors, speeding up our process eightfold. Then each battery provider will put on 3 different singularity graphs. And over to the side, we'll set up our crafting for all of our compressed core.
Make that look any sense now?
Let's go ahead and upgrade our furnaces and all
I
that.
think I like the eye colors more.
That's it. No added sugar, just lots of delicious. Because delicious OJ's coming up to everything of your food. Heads up. Our regulators and politicians are letting Duke Energy raise our rates to pay for power plants.
Yeah, I think this is actually gonna do it.
They just keep letting
See ya.
Duke rip us off.